Hi, I'm Kottaveiinflux, and every day is a journey into my mind. So gently, I welcome you to my imagination and the next season of my life. So, as you see me sitting here in this beautiful sunshine and this gorgeous environment, I have taken it upon myself to begin to relax more, rest more, and be gentle with myself. I have a tendency to feel like I have to meet a deadline. There's something else that needs to get done, even as I'm far away from home in this very beautiful place, basking in the glow of a moment of freedom from the daily undertakings of life. And it took me almost 2 to 3 weeks to relax. And there's something to be said about resting and enjoying downtime. As a creative, sometimes we get caught up in the need to, have to, going to, must by a certain deadline. Being here has allowed me just to work in my own biorhythms, to create from a place of free will. I know we feel like we have it all the time. I do. But truly, we're anchored and bound oftentimes by the daily responsibilities of life and things that come unexpectedly. And we do those things first. And here, one of the things I've been doing is choosing me first. And those who know me know that's like a challenge. I've been a single mom. Well, you're always a parent, but a single mom. And I raised 5 sons. And I've taken care of a household. And I've worked full-time jobs and extra jobs and done other things to bring in income. I have a lot of responsibility. I've had a lot of responsibility of things that needed to get done before I gave myself permission to create, right? So you may say, what does all of this have to do with art? Well, hold on, I'm going to tell you. It is okay because nobody's going to give you permission. It is okay to leave those dishes in the sink. It is okay to let that laundry go one more day. Go commando if you don't have underwear. It is okay to not water your plants until tomorrow. They'll come back. They won't die. One day won't kill them unless you've been neglecting them for months. It is okay to say no to your friends or family or colleagues that want your time so that you can have that time for yourself. No one is ever going to give you permission. I'll repeat that. No one is ever going to give you permission to have time for yourself just for your creativity. It doesn't feel as urgent and as important to other people as it does to you. When my urge to paint or make or create comes at the most inconvenient times, it kind of pisses me off and I get angry. And sometimes you can't control the moment, but the times you can, take it, steal it, rob it. Otherwise you're robbing and stealing your creative time from yourself, right? Everybody wants a piece of your day, and you got to give a piece of that day to yourself when it comes to your creativity. Whether you're a writer, a dancer, a visual artist, in theater, whether you're a healer, because who heals the healers? You got to take time for yourself. And even if it's 10 minutes, I remember when my children were very young, I would take my sketchbook and sometimes leave it into the bathroom. Inevitably, you're going to go to the bathroom. And that was almost the only time I could have freedom to do something that was just me. I mean, there were times they were knocking on the door and putting their little grabby fingers under the door. You know how kids do. But it was a moment that I stole from a quite busy lifetime just so I could have a bit of time to myself to indulge my creativity. And the truth of the matter is it shouldn't be an indulgent. It should be a part of life that's worked in. But until you figure it out, take that time, make that time, borrow that time from what life has handed to you, because the alternative, if you don't, you'll be looking back and it'll be 1 week, 1 month, a year, 5 years, and hopefully, you won't be imbued with regret. I fought the entire time I was a single parent and working and giving and nurturing and hosting to maintain my creative art self. And as I look back, I'm a little less angry about the fact that I took that time for myself. I'm very happy I did, because the creative part of me still lives and she's alive. Parts of me lay dormant for a little bit, but it was still there. All I had to do was rehydrate it. Add sun and water and shake, and your girl was back, right? I'm here newer and different and questioning, but I'm still here. And it's because I didn't allow everything life gave me to give up on my creative self. She matters just as greatly as one of my children. As a matter of fact, when I think about my art self, my inner child, she needs raising too. And I give her proper attention, proper time. And even though I couldn't always, play with that part of myself as I wanted to in terms of my creativity, now feeling a little more freedom, I'm able to reach back without total resentment that I didn't let her completely go away. And so now on a daily basis, I take a small morsel of my day and have it for myself. I don't always create visual art. I'm a writer as well. So sometimes I'll write. Sometimes I dance. Like when I get dressed in the morning, I always do my own little dance. Like I'm my own hype person. Because you got to be your own hype person. You can't always depend on somebody else to do it for you. But I carve that time out for my creative self, just like a sculptor would carve into a piece of clay or wood or build a substrate for something hardier. I'm now again at the base, trying to build the sculpture that's my creative self. And I'm very happy with the foundation that I'm starting with. And I'm excited about what this new creative sculpture of me is going to become in the next season of my life. And I'm throwing everything at it that I can to encourage something beautiful to come out on the other side. Or maybe not beautiful, maybe it's just a piece. It doesn't have to be beautiful, but you know what I mean. Even ugly art has some beauty to it. So I really, really encourage you to not let that piece of yourself die. I always say we all as children come into the world dancing. We all come singing. We all come drawing. We all come being dramatic. We all come with the hugs for friends. We're healers. We come naturally into the world intuitively like this. And then we stop when somebody tells us we're doing it wrong. At least some people do. I think artists have this grit that's like, not me. And we persist and we push through even when the world tells us we're quote unquote doing it wrong or not in the way they think we should do it. So with that being said, I encourage you today, even if your life is super busy and you feel like you don't have a moment, carve it out for yourself. Take a moment for yourself. Give yourself a nice little generous chunk of you, even if it's only for 10 or 15 minutes. So I'm Kottaveiinflux, living my life with no ceiling, no floor, no walls, no box, just the world. If you like this talk, I encourage you to like, subscribe, and if you feel inclined, please share.